Well, not everything goes to plan, and most plans don't survive the first contact. In 1995, the Madagascans sought to intervene and prevent some nasty stuff happening on the African continent. They lost a Jolly Green in the process, and some crew, sadly, were badly injured, all later recovered. Now, I wanted to do this diorama, but I didn't want to do it in a kind of fighting sense with combat ongoing, because I had to buy some more Elheim figures to do that. So I've done it after the combat, after the QRF has secured the site, and they're waiting extraction of the helicopter by a Chinook. The crew have been removed, the casualties have been taken away for treatment. There was a short firefight after the helicopter was hit by ground fire. Thankfully, the Malagasy Special Forces fly their helicopters at about 10 foot above the ground anyway, and it was able to make almost a complete landing by World War I standards. Sadly, the rear tail boom was where the impact of the ground fire that caused the problem was, and the tail boom gave way. That's why you see that the rotors have thrashed themselves into the ground. This was a kind of piece that I had sort of half made, and I've just finished it off. And here's some Elheim figures. Just the QRF, they've just secured the crash site. The medevac, another Jolly Green has landed, medevac the crew, and they are literally just waiting for the Chinook to come in, and they'll rig the helicopter for transportation. Now, this helicopter probably was a write-off. It's maybe one of the ones in the museum, or it may have been used for spare parts to keep the others flying with its hull in the museum. No one really knows, because it's Special Forces. The Jolly Greens being a Special Forces helicopter, and this is a Pave-Rook. I've got one to do that didn't get hit. They took their fair share of damage. They were used from 1965 really until the current period in different guises, but in Special Forces they were used from 1965 to 1995 in the search and rescue role primarily, and then also in the Special Forces role. And I've covered a couple of these. I should do an elephant walk really and put them all there. Let me know if you want to see an elephant walk. I've just got some little railway figures here that I've repainted. Here are some of the QRF looking mean, and keeping some of the local populace at bay. The Malagasys did try very much to protect the local populace, and because this was a sparsely populated area, they were able to secure the crash site quite easily, and do that extract. Whenever they do plan Special Forces missions, they do plan and have a QRF ready to go in case there are any issues. This was an Aurora kit, which I got very cheap off eBay. It was damaged, and I literally damaged it a bit more and kind of gave it the illusion there of the rotor shaft running through. And yeah, I hope you like it. A nice little diorama. I didn't want to do one of them fighting, because I need some more figures, and two, it seemed a bit disrespectful to Black Hawk Down. But here we go, Jolly Green down. Take care. Goodbye.